This is not the time for 15.5% tax rate raises on middle-class, blue-collar working families in Transcona.
Over the past number of weeks, we've seen school divisions announce and propose wild hikes to school division taxes on property taxes. And this isn't the first time this has happened. This is now the second year that we're seeing these wild swings on Manitoba families at a times when, quite frankly, Manitoba families are stretched. We're going through affordability crisis. We have uncertain economic times with tariffs coming from both US and China. And even trustees and school division officials have said this is a result of the NDP not sticking with their promise of a equitable funding formula for education. So last year, we saw school division increases as high as 17%. This year, as we all know, we've seen through the media, River East Transcona at 15.5%. Seine River, over 11%. We can certainly get you the full list of where these school divisions are hiking taxes. And we believe that the NDP needs to be honest with Manitobans. They need to be transparent with the school divisions as to when they are going to receive a sustainable funding model for education.
Listen, what you're hearing from the opposition caucus today is our concern about a premier who has zero respect for tax dollars. And this is something that our caucus was concerned about when this premier was first elected, and he is proving it day in and day out that he is in office, that he feels entitled to his entitlements, and he has no respect for tax dollars at a time of increasing affordability challenges for Manitobans and economic uncertainty for the province. This is not the time for 15.5% tax rate raises on middle-class, blue-collar working families in Transcona. This is not the time for it. The finance minister and the education minister laughed about it in question period today. They should be taking serious action to bring down the cost for families and not increase the property tax burden on these families to make their mortgage payments when they could be losing their jobs next week because of incoming tariffs from the Trump administration. So I don't know where the premier is. Perhaps he's still, reeling from his support to the BC NDP and their win to stay in government out there. But this is not the time for him to be off, doing whatever he is doing and ignoring the affordability challenges that Manitobans are facing. And it's also not the time for this government to be forcing school trustees to raise taxes at exponential levels. We're deeply concerned. The NDP needs to step in immediately with contingency funding to supplement what they previously announced for school divisions for the upcoming school year. And that should be in their budget next week if they are serious about affordability measures for Manitobans and funding education properly.